Dust 2. Some love it, some hate it, but we cannot deny that it's one of the most iconic maps of CS history. But before talking about Dust 2, first we got to talk about The Dust, the original map. Dave Johnston found screenshots of Team Fortress 2, Brotherhood of Arms, which was the original TF2, and he wanted to recreate the screenshots. Jess Cliff got him in contact with the Macman to recreate the textures. You'll probably know him for his tag in Dust 2. Originally, the map was going to be called CS Destiny. Many of the elements of the screenshots were recreated, extra areas were added, and after they added the bomb sites. Dust 1 was in CS 1.6, Counter-Strike Condition 0, Counter-Strike Source, and CSGO. Also, fun fact, Dust 2 began developing on the Counter-Strike Beta 4.0, which was in like 1999. So yeah, the map is actually older than CS 1.6. It was actually on the betas. Rip in the chat, rip the last one, rip in the comments, please. Now, let's talk about the sequel for Dust 1, and it's obviously Dust 2. A lot of people thought that Dave Johnston's Cobblestone was the spiritual successor to Dust. He wanted to create a real sequel for Dust. In the alpha stages, it was called Dust 3, because the third installment of a trilogy is typically never as good as the first one. Before launch, Jess Cliff told Dave to change it to Dust 2, so it isn't confusing for other people. Also, Macman helped for the textures for Dust 2 also. For CSGO and CS2 basically, the map got retextured and revamped, making it more like a little town than in a place in the middle of nowhere. It is in a place in the middle of nowhere, it's a place in Morocco. But before that, it didn't have any life to it. And fun fact, the Dust 2 that we know today, the one introduced on CSGO, was written on Source 2, and imported to the Source engine that CSGO used, because CSGO, being a recent game still on the Source engine, had to be updated. So that the Source engine that CSGO used, and the last time it was updated, it's a different Source engine that they want to use it's not different, but it is modified. It's basically like Gold Source, which is made from ID Software 3, I think, or it was something like that, but it was ID Software engine, and Gold Source was made out of that, the Quake engine. In the Dust 2 of CS 1.6, there was a note behind the right wall of the CT spawn that is thanking people, and there is a white room which is a memorial to Justin DeJong, who died in 2000, which I think wasn't the time that CS 1.6 released. I think it was in 2001 or in 2000, but I think he never saw the official Counter-Strike 1.6 released on stores and released on, I don't know, but he hasn't seen that. So rip Justin DeJong. I hope, condolences to his family, I hope they're okay, and thanks for Justin DeJong for helping on Dust 2, one of the most iconic maps on the whole gaming history. Dust 2 is also one of the most balanced maps on Counter-Strike, and also Dust 2 could have not existed, or happened, whatever you want, because it was intended to be a temporary fix for the original Dust. But because of the popularity of the map, it became a permanent map for the Counter-Strike map pool. And with that, we conclude this history of Dust 2, one of the most recreated, hated, liked maps of gaming history. I hope you like this video. I actually wrote a script for this, but it's not scripted. And seriously guys, I hope you like the video, subscribe, comment a little bit. So I hope anyone that this actually plays CS2. So, it was Reiko here. Bye bye. Until the next video.